That way around.
Right, Chris, there you go.
Right. An old favourite. We're Old Mountain Dew. Join in if you wish. Let grasses grow and waters flow in a free and easy way, but give me enough of the fine old stuff that's brewed near Galway Bay, and peelers all from Donegal and Sligo leaf from too. We'll give them slip and take a sip of the rare old Mountain Dew. At the foot of the hill there's a neat little sill where the smoke curls up to the sky. By the smoke and smell you can plainly tell there is quick gin brewing nearby, for it fills the air with odours rare that betwixt both me and you. And home we'll go with a bucket or a bowl of the rare old Mountain Dew. Now learned men who use the pen have wrote your praises high. This sweet poteen from Island Green, distilled from wheat and rye. Put away your pills, it'll cure all ills, be you pagan, Christian or Jew. Take off your coat and free your throat with a rare old Mountain Dew. Thank you very much indeed.
Chris? No, multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah. Apologies to people who heard this song last night. It was the first outing of a sort of song I've made up. There's blues in the title, but I don't know whether it's blues or not. Probably Irish blues, if there is such a thing. I don't know. Irish rock blues.
There is now.
Might be a swear word in it too. I gotta give you the news, oh yeah. I got postmodern guitar playing bullshit blues. I stayed in bed till 1:30 today, and a bottle of whiskey I had earlier on kinda made me want to stay, because I've got the postmodern guitar playing bullshit blues. My baby left home today. She said she couldn't take it in the same old way. They're drinking drugs, getting her down. That's why she had to leave this god-on dirty old town. Because I've got the postmodern guitar playing bullshit blues. I went to see my doctor there last night. He said, come on in, son, I'll soon put you right. I told him what was going on. He said, well, son, your lifestyle is not all that wrong. Why don't you go home and rest your weary head and stretch out on your bed, because I gotta give you the news. You got a postmodern guitar playing bullshit blues. I smiled and I said, thank you, sir. And I started to walk out the door, and I realized I left my hat on the floor. I went back in, and there was the doctor knocking back a big bottle of Gordon's Sapphire Blue Gin. I said, doctor, I gotta give you the news. You got a postmodern Dr. bullshit blue.
A real blues man.
I've already forgotten how to do it last night.
I know, we told that job too many times.
Crashing the levee, mama, water's gonna overflow. Swamp's gonna rise, no boat's gonna roll. Now you can train on down to Williams Point. You can bust your feet, you can rock this joint, but oh mama, gonna miss your best friend now. You're gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. And don't you try to move, you're just gonna lose. There's a crash on the levee and mama, you've been refused. Well, sugar for sugar, salt for salt, get stuck in the flood, be your own damn fault. Hey mama, who's gonna be your best friend now? You're gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Water's rising, baby, don't you let me down. Pack up that suitcase, don't you make a sound. Well, it's king for king, queen for queen. It's the meanest flood that anybody's seen. Oh mama, ain't you gonna miss your best friend now? You're gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow.
Are you ready to go, Alan?
Yeah, Terry's doing the introductions.
We're doing this one first.
If you like, yeah, that's fine.
We'll have a discussion in a minute. Right. I got down Capo 2.
Yes, I got that too.
Yeah, we'll have to try that, okay?
Okay.
Right, and then on the fourth verse, it does a key lift.
Yes.
Right, good, okay.
Got that too.
We're singing the same song. Often helps.
Do you want a music stand? Over there? Terry, do you want a music
Or
stand?
this one.
Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, a music stand, that's quite useful. Now, here's a song that I first came across in my folk music days, nearly 60 years ago. A chap called Steve Bembo was the singer of this, and it's a song called Goober Peas. Goober peas were boiled peanuts that were issued to the Confederate soldiers because there wasn't much else. And this dates from the American Civil War, around about 1865. What I find interesting is that the music's written by a man called P. Nutt, N-U-T-T, which is quite amusing. And the words by P. Pindar, and Pindar was another name for a peanut. So we've got 4 verses, 3 of them in D, G rather, and then in the 4th verse we attempt a key lift, if I remember what happens. Wrong, sorry. Here we go.
Sitting by the roadside on a summer's day, chatting with my best mates, passing time away, lying in the shadows underneath the trees. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. When a horseman passes, the soldiers have a rule to shout out at their loudest, "Mister, here's your mule." But another pleasure more enchantinger than these is wearing out your grinders, eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. Just before the battle, the general hears a row. He says, "The Yanks are coming, I hear their rifles now." He turns around in wonder, and what do you think he sees? It's the whole of the Georgia militia, eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. I think my song has lasted almost long enough. The subject's interesting, but the rhymes are pretty rough. I wish this war was over, when free from rags and fleas, we'd kiss our wives and sweethearts and gobble goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating goober peas. Yeehaw!
You guys doing the second song?
Yes, from the same era,
Are we going again, are we? Right. Okay.
if that's all right.
Oh, 2, right. Right, that was from
You
the
want extra pay?
southern states of the US of A, and this one that was sung by the soldiers in the northern states of the USA. It's called Marching Through Georgia. Now this one again, we've got 1, 2, 3, the last verse we're going up, is that right?
Up key tone.
Yeah, okay, right, just checking. We have been rehearsing, but to make it more of a challenge, we've been rehearsing in separate rooms.
Different songs.
You got it.
That usually gets a bigger laugh. In Eastcote, obviously not. Right, here we go. Marching Through Georgia. Right, look, again, I've got a note here. It should be done with a 12-string guitar, but I've forgotten to bring it. Right, okay.
Bring the good old bugle, boys, we'll sing another song. Sing it with a spirit that'll start the world along. Sing it as we used to sing it, 50,000 strong, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we were marching through Georgia. How the poor slaves heard when they heard the joyful sound. How the turkeys gobbled, which our commissary found. How the sweet potatoes even started from the ground, while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea, while we're marching through Georgia.
Yes, and there were Union men wept with joyful tears when they saw the honoured flag they had not seen for years. Hardly could they be restrained from breaking forth in cheers while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea while we were marching through Georgia. Sherman's dashing Yankee boys will never reach the coast. So the saucy rebels said, and 'twas a handsome boast. Had they not forgot, alas, to reckon with the host while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag that makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea while we were marching through Georgia. So we made a thoroughfare for freedom and her train, 60 miles in latitude, 300 in the main. Treason fled before us, for resistance was in vain while we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we'll bring the Jubilee. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag makes you free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea while we were marching through Georgia. While we were marching through Georgia. While we were marching through Georgia.
Well done, chaps.
Oh, somebody's music standing. Oh, that was, thank you very much. Good. Didn't bring mine with it.
So, first time outing for me for this song. It's a soundtrack from the film Calamity Jane, sung originally by Doris Day. It's called Secret Love. Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me. All too soon my secret love became impatient to be free. So I told a friendly star, the way that dreamers often do, just how wonderful you are, and why I'm so in love with you. Now I shouted from the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last my heart's an open door, and my secret love's no secret anymore. Now I shouted from the highest hills, even told the golden daffodils. At last my heart's an open door, and my secret love no secret anymore.
Thank you very much.
It's been a long time since I gave the banjo an outing. Don't know if anybody can remember. Has been long. Anyway, wanted to get people singing, so this was one I know I did it a long time ago, but on the guitar, but it goes back to the 40s, I think, by a guy called Ramblin' Jack Elliott. It's called Cigarettes, Whiskey and Wild Wild Women. So please all join in the chorus.
Sounds like another yeehaw song. Once I was happy, I had a good life. I had enough money to last me for life. I met with a girl and we went on a spree. She taught me about smoking and drinking whiskey, cigarettes and whiskey and wild wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes are a blight on the whole human race. A man is a monkey with one on his face. Take warning, dear friend, take warning, dear brother. A fire on one end and a fool on the other. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. And now good people are broken with age. The lines on my face make a well-written page. I'm weaving this story so sad, oh but true. On women and whiskey and what they can do. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Right on the cross at the head of my grave. For women and whiskey, here lies a poor slave. Take warning, poor stranger, take warning, dear friend. In white clear letters the tale of me ends. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. One more time. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm going to do the same songs that I did the other night at Herger, so apologies to John for having to sit through it. It must be torture. And my friend over here in green, whose name I've forgotten. I've forgotten your name. You were there the other night as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay.
We were there Monday.
Yes. Okay, cool.
That's right, yeah.
This song, okay, in the 50s when you had the folk boom in coming out in New York and in London. In New York, people like Bob Dylan and Tom Paxton and Paul Simon. There's one young chap who kind of got lost in the wayside, named Phil Oakes, who wrote some lovely songs. Unfortunately, they didn't really take off, and he ended up taking his own life. But this was one that he wrote. Maybe next time I'll do another one. And it's called Changes. And it's got a chorus you can join in on. It's one word. Changes.
Can you repeat that?
You'll pick it up as we go along.
Sit by my side, come as close as the air, sharing the memory of grey, and wander in my words, dream about the pictures that I made of changes.
sort of for a wintry evening, the streets of London.
Good choice.
Yeah, I like it. Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, picking up the paper with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely by his side yesterday's papers, telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags? She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely, and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And have you seen the old man outside the Seaman's Mission? His memories fading with those medal ribbons that he wears. And in our winter city, the rain cries a little pity for one more forgotten hero and the world that doesn't care. So how can you tell me you're lonely, and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
Right, this has got a chorus. It's a traditional song, Scottish song called Mist-Covered Mountains. O'er road soon shall I see them, o'er see them, oh see them, o'er road soon I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. There shall I visit the place of my birth, and they'll give me a welcome, the warmest on earth, so loving and kind, full of music and mirth, and the sweet sound and language of home. Oh, soon we'll see them, oh, see them, oh, see them, oh, soon I see them, mist-covered mountains of home. There shall I gaze on the mountains again, and the fields and the woods, the burns and the glens, away among the curries beyond human ken, in the haunts of the deer I will roam. Oh, soon shall I see them, oh, see them, oh, see them, oh, soon will I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. Hail to the mountains with summits of blue, to the glens and their meadows of sunshine and dew. Women and men ever constant and true, ever ready to welcome me home. Oh, soon shall I see them, oh, see them, oh, see them, oh, soon will I see them, the mist-covered mountains of home. The older I get, maybe. What are you doing on the D? Join me somewhere. And I find it. Right, hold on. I'm good at this, isn't I? Yep. Right, okay. This is an interesting song. It's called The Older I Get. And it's by Alan Jackson, country singer. The older I get, the more I think. You only get a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, or the money and stuff that makes you red. If they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, pure friends I have, but you don't need a lot, but the ones that you've got have always got your back. And the older I get, oh, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. If they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried, souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. Well, the older I get, the longer I pray. Well, I don't know why, I guess that I've got more to say. More thankful I feel for the life I've had and all the life I'm living still.
Thank you very much.
So this will be a hornpipe, ambiguously named the New College hornpipe. So you read that as being a new version of the college hornpipe, because the original college hornpipe is the one we know as the sailor's hornpipe, the very popular tune. Or it might be a hornpipe belonging to New College. who knows? Make up your own minds. So, no great surprise, it's about mining. And Jan's going to tack a tune on the end of it, which is the air of a song which is mentioned twice in the song that we're actually going to sing. As a chorus, so do join in. If I had another penny, I would have another jill. I would have the piper play the bunny lads on Biker Hill. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. The pitman and the keelman trim, they drink bumble made from gin. Them to dance they do begin to the tune of Elsie and Marley. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. When first I went down to the pit, I had no trousers, no pit shirt. Now I've gotten 2 or 3 biker bits done well by me. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. Biker Hill and walk ashore, call your lads forevermore. Geordie Johnson, he had a pig, he hit it with a shovel and it danced the jig. all the way to walk the shore to the tune of Elsie Marley. Hike the hill and walk the shore, all your lads forever.